Hello my dear Gemini, here we are with your bonus reading. I did pull an oracle here. I'm gonna read the message, the actual message. I'm gonna read the energy around the oracle, and then we're gonna pull some tarot. Now let me just quickly explain for the people that are new. I do two types of bonus readings. One is for the members only, so I do upload these members only videos every day. It's a lot of extra videos to watch, and you can become a member by pressing the join button below the video. There are a couple of options there that you can choose from. And the other type of bonus reading is for the two signs with the most viewed videos during the week. Okay, it's always you and somebody else, so because of that sometimes, and actually almost like every week, I do an extra bonus reading, but this is the regular one, you see. So that being said, we have here, this is the God of the Afterlife. It's number 10 here, and the actual message is, it is time to look at the situation from a more in-depth point of view, to analyze the circumstances before you, before putting the pieces back together. So some of you might need to rearrange something, to, redo something, to check with yourself, and it's only natural here because we do have this Uranus in your sign, you see, which is all about really even revolutionizing some ideas here, and definitely maybe like there are some things here that could be improved. Okay, also I'm seeing here for some of you, your heart chakra here could be a little bit just something that you need to work on. So if you need to do your clearing session or whatever, definitely focus around that, your work, because there could be something here, how you truly feel about a certain specific situation here. Okay, so let's see, my dear Geminis, what's going on. Now, if you need to reach out for a personal reading, energy clearing, cord cutting, spells, scrying, or any other services that I offer, or even just to ask something, there is an email in the description box below. Feel free to use it. Okay, so let's see what's going on for Gemini here. Okay, here we go. Some of you might have just changed mind or how you feel about specific situation. That's perfectly fine, just adjust what you need to adjust here. Don't worry about that. Okay, you're entitled to change your mind or how you feel. Okay, let's see what's going on. Okay. Yep, well, the Four of Wands, you see, whatever you're doing here, you're going to reach your destination, okay? It's going to be a happy place. It's going to be a happy destination. With the Four of Wands, there is a celebration, there is accomplishment, there is achievement here, happiness, you see. Now, it can be many different things. For some of you, this has to do with the home, family, even purchasing some, property, whatever. Or it could be about, like some type of even soulmate energy here. It could be even engagements, marriages, whatever you are looking at. But the point is here, whatever you want, you're gonna get there. Okay, now if you need to adjust something to be more happy outcome for you and more successful or more whatever, well, do that. You're entitled to. Okay, but there is a lot of celebration, happiness, achievement, accomplishment, and stability coming for you with this Four of Wands. Okay, so whatever adjustments you need to do, go on and do it. Okay, don't worry about that. It's still going to be a good outcome. It's just going to be maybe even happier, okay, and better, more successful. Well, you're thinking and contemplating about this Four of Swords. Okay, whatever it is, it's almost like, okay, you have a plan here. It's happening. You're manifesting something, whatever this is for you. It can be many different things. Okay, now there is something here a little bit, like just okay, you're not feeling comfortable about something. Okay, well, feel free to change that, to adjust that. It doesn't mean that you're giving up on something or whatever, but if there is something else here that you still can do that can bring even the better result, well, do it. Okay, because some of you, there could have been a new information, that could have been something here, or just change of mind and heart here. Okay, it doesn't mean that you're changing, and a lot of you are not really changing what you're doing. You're just adjusting to make it even better. Okay, and you're entitled to do that. Okay, I'm seeing here some of you are really looking for a guidance here and some signs. Ask for the signs. There's going to be plenty if you need. 44, it's a lot of stability. It's a master number, a lot of stability. Whatever you're building here, it's going to be stable. That's why make sure that there is nothing here that you're putting like a brick that it's not going to be able to last. So make sure that everything is like, I don't know, like a bulletproof or whatever, however you want to look at that. Okay, so that's what's going on, my dear Geminis, here for you. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, Gemini, let's see what's going on. Ask yourself how you feel, you know, don't shut your feelings, you see, because that's something here. Yeah, you're gonna have to, you know, like really feel this very enthusiastic energy about this, you see. If there is something that is bugging you, check this, you can change it, you're entitled to, and then go on and do it, you see. But you have to be very confident about this. That's the full energy, taking the leap of faith, believing in your journey, believing in yourself. Okay, something big is happening here. You're on the verge of something really amazing that's gonna last for a long time. Okay, so don't worry here. If you need to change or just something, do that. Okay, but you have to feel comfortable about proceeding with this. If there is anything that it's, you know, just something that it just, you know, well, look at that, you see, you're entitled, and don't worry, the outcome is still gonna be okay, and not okay, more than okay, you know. These are really good energies here that you're having. Okay, but you need to feel comfortable, you need to feel okay with what you're doing here, you know. Okay, yep. And here we are, we have the Chariot, and then you go and jump on this Chariot and move forward with this. For some of you, there is definitely something about even relocation, property, or it could be about continuing this journey with somebody here. Okay, some of you, you might be definitely going for some type, you know, like, I mean, I don't know, life partner, engagement, marriage, whatever you want here, you know, definitely there is that type of energy here. Also, it could be some business partnerships here, whatever. For some, it's a lot of success, whatever you're doing, especially for those of you that are deciding to go, you know, like entrepreneur, or, you know, just to build something on your own. Okay, it's gonna really pick up here, and quickly. Chariot is always representing the right direction towards success, towards victory here. So just, you know, make sure here now that you are adjusting things, because this is going to speed up. And I believe there is definitely, as we approach this Lion's Gate on the 8th of August, these things are really going to be like happening quickly. Okay, but now it's the time to see if there is anything bugging you. Don't feel, you know, like you can't look at that and you can't really change, because now you're called to do that. That's your oracle here. Okay, so feel free to do that, you know, whatever you want here. Okay, yeah, how you feel? What did I tell you about your heart chakra? Well, Queen of Cups is here. Okay, you have, by the way, strong Cancer energy here. Now, this is male or female, whatever. This is Aries as well. You have a strong Aries. Now, something here about how you feel. You need to be comfortable with what you're doing here. You need to feel this happiness, this, you know, satisfaction here. It has to feel good. If it's not, feel free to adjust something. Okay, whatever it needs, so that you can feel like that. Now, for some of you, yes, it could be the person, it could be your creative work, you know, your business here, especially I'm telling you entrepreneur, but it could be just, you know, whatever you do that you love, you know, concerning your career. It could be also, you know, just, you know, like just the people that you feel good with, you know. It could be some family situation as well. Now, depending on which, you know, like each one of you could be dealing with the different things, but that's the point of this reading, and that's your message here. Okay, so you need to feel good about this, so don't, you know, be afraid to, you know, adjust what you need to. Okay, it's still gonna be good. Yeah, look at this. Some of you, the Three of Swords, something is bugging you here. I told you, that's what you are still healing. Some of you might still have some things that are still almost like something that doesn't let you be happy, something that doesn't really. Okay, some of you, there could be something from the past that really needs to be left behind. So some of you could be carrying some baggage that you don't need to, because the Fool is here traveling light, no past baggages. So whoever this is, do your cord cuttings, do your clearing sessions, whatever, this needs to go, because this could be bugging you here, and you're definitely entering the new period here. Okay, but for some of you, it could be whatever makes you uncomfortable. And remember, I told you your heart chakra here, something is wrong there. So check with yourself, what is this, and deal with it before you jump on this Chariot. Okay, because this is gonna start happening fast, so you really need to see what this is. Okay, Gemini, let's see what else. Something is still here, a lot of healing. Anyway, let's see what's going on here. What else we have for Gemini? Yeah, there is going to be information. I told you, something here that comes in. Okay, and then you're going to have to act upon this, you see, but you need to be ready when this happens. Things are going to start moving really, really fast for you, but you really need to have just be ready. Either it's complete the healing or adjust what you need. If something is that you think it's not really, don't worry. You still have, it's almost like some of you, you're afraid if you start doing something now, or adjusting or this healing process or whatever, that whatever you're working towards here, it's just going to disappear. No. It's not. Okay, so first you need to heal, you need to leave this behind, or if something is making you uncomfortable about what you're doing here, adjust it. It's still going to be good. It's going to be better. Okay, so, and there is an information definitely coming. You did have this in your extra bonus reading, the one that I mentioned in the beginning of this one. There is messages from Spirit that you did have a message coming in. So there is something here for you, Gemini, that's going to definitely, wow. Ooh, Gemini, this is gonna come quite unexpectedly. I told you things are gonna speed up. You know what? The Tower and the Hierophant here. Whatever was, maybe built on some type of tradition or whatever or something, but not really according to what you truly want. It's gonna crumble down because you have better things to do with your life. Okay, so some of you are gonna change the direction. Don't worry about that. Don't worry here that if you go and do something different here, it's gonna be bad. On the contrary here, it's going to bring you the long-term stability, and this is in alignment with your destiny. But the change is necessary here. This Tower needs to happen, okay? So some of you, there could be something here that's going to really turn the things around, but it's going to work for the betterment of the situation. Because some of you might have been starting here, making a certain plan, making something based on, what you had at that time. Now you are seeing that something is not. Something is still bugging you, something is still hurting you, something is still not as it should be. Okay, now would be the time to deal with this, to readjust here, and then to take, the full speed, whatever ahead, and, go through with this. But obviously we do have some things here that needs to still be processed, looked, and adjust. Check with yourself. I would be definitely looking at how I feel. Okay, because there is something here with your heart chakra. Whatever this is needs to be examined. Okay, you have the Taurus here and the Scorpio. Well, this is going to be a very interesting time for you. That's for sure. And look at this. I told you, this is the offer coming your way, Ace of Pentacles. Now, that's that, okay? It's gonna be it. This is something tangible. You can touch it, taste it, smell it. And this is the first seed of your new beginning, because that's a new journey. Some of you could be definitely purchasing home. You could be, or this could be a proposal, okay? It could be even marriage here for some, or just, life partner, some strong contract. It could be also the strong partnership, like a business partnership. But this, even the Hierophant sometimes represents the soul contract. Okay, so for some of you it could have to do with that, but whatever you're doing, check with yourself how you feel about the situation, and don't be afraid to change what you need to change here. Okay, and you are entitled to change, and even to change the mind, or heart, change of mind and change of heart here about something. It's still gonna be good. You're still gonna get exactly where you need to go. Okay, but you have to really be very honest with yourself how you feel about this. Okay, well, that's this Uranus in Gemini. Anyway, good luck with this one, Geminis. There's going to be like big events happening here for some of you, so yeah, it's going to be quite a journey. Okay, I'm going to leave it here. Love you all. Take care. Bye.